update now on a historic building that has served its purpose. It stood for more than a century.
And back in the early 1900s, funeral processions passed the old administration building at the east gate of Forest Lawn Cemetery.
Well, the main office moved to the other side of the grounds. The vacant building was sealed, but vandals were still able to break in. The Forest Lawn Board decided the liability wasn't worth the risk and it was too costly to remodel the building. So it was torn down, much to the disappointment of an Omaha preservation group.
Its offer to raise money and renovate the building was rejected. Once excavation work is complete, the land will be graded and landscaped. They're planning to plant trees and flowers on the site of the old building.